It's been nearly a 10-month absence, but finally, high school football returns tonight. 4A teams going head-to-head. With their win tonight, the Broncos clinched the #1 seed. You could hear a pin drop in Moby Arena to start the border war this afternoon. A win tonight means better seeding for the playoffs later this month. You have a song in mind? I mean, do you know how to play guitar?
Oh, yeah. I'm playing my ukulele.
The stadium itself holds about 90,000 fans. Just to put that into perspective, that's the combination of Laramie's population and Cheyenne's combined, with probably a little more room to spare. We'll be facing Evanston on a night that feels a little chilly, a little breezy, and a whole lot like fall. Still 4 games to go in the regular season, but Cowboys right now sit on top of that Mountain Division, and you know what that means. That's a clear path to the Mountain West Championship game come mid-December. How do you try to keep their emotions in check heading into Saturday? Tony, after 6 seasons at the helm for the Cowboys, head coach Larry Cheyenne today announced he is stepping down. Do you feel like you saw progress from this team? Do you feel like Craig Bohl's imprint is starting to be left and felt on this program?
Yeah.
Talk about how Wyoming prepared you for this level of play.
You know,
East and Central going at it for the final time this season. I'm joined by seniors Grant Storbo from Central, Elijah Oliver from East. I'm Kevin Keane live in Pine Bluffs tonight, where the Hornets football team just wrapped up practice. The team, of course, on their way to Laramie this weekend. Cowboys on horses. Just a little bit bigger than these guys behind me. Thanks, Danielle. Pretty cold up here in Gillette, Wyoming tonight. About 25 degrees with kickoff coming up in just a couple minutes. How do you set and gauge your expectations for the 2015 season? Do you know who your starting quarterback is going into this season, or is that still yet to be played out during practice? It all comes down to this final night of prep football's regular season as teams look to bolster their seeding for next week's playoffs. 2 of those teams right behind me. Welcome into Sports Day 4 from CFD. Went off without a hitch. PRCA to start the afternoon. And tonight the bright lights turned on inside Frontier Stadium for championship bull riding. Danielle, Pepsi Center is dark now, but you should have heard it about 3 hours ago. Sounded like the AA on steroids. And all said and done, their game was delayed almost 2 hours due to rain. Well, some good news tonight. The clouds are starting to clear. There's actually a rainbow behind the camera here, and we've got a storied rivalry on tap. #1 goal for you,
yes,
to make that 53-man roster.
Yes, sir.
What would that be like? You've told me you've been to Memorial Stadium before, 90,000 fans in that place. What's the atmosphere like in that stadium on game day?
It's pretty fanatic. In fact,
they turned to Peyton Manning. Instead of holding the clipboard, he was flinging the pigskin, and that ignited this Broncos team, although he didn't do too much through the air. Lots of cleanup to do, lots of destruction, not only to crops, but to homes all over the area. What kind of symbol of hope has this team been to this town this year? That'll do it for Kevin Keane reporting live from Sports Authority Field at Mile High. A guy who's used to playing ball at high altitude, Larry Nance Jr. back in the Rocky Mountain region tonight.